So today I'm going to share my checklist with you. I call it the Dirty 30 because this checklist takes under 30 minutes or less to totally tackle your dirt and your grime. It's not about deep cleaning. It's about having a clean, tidy home as fast as possible. So I'm going to share this with you as a free printable. I'll put the link below and I'm going to show you how I go through this. Now I've tried lots of different methods. For me, this is the one that works the best. I actually don't even need a whole 30 minutes for this. It really depends on the amount of clutter that you have out, but no matter what your house looks like, you should be able to tackle this list in under 30. So the first thing on the list is, of course, to make your bed. It's like the kickstart of the day. A lot of people start cleaning their home for their speed clean in the kitchen or the bathroom, but I really recommend you start with your bed. This is not the time to make your perfect hotel bed. This is about speed, my friends. Just throw those blankets on and quickly make your bed as fast as you possibly can. So the second part of this is dishes. Now, if you don't have a dishwasher, this may take you a little bit longer, but what I'm talking about is unloading the clean dishes if they're clean or loading in the dirty dishes, and if you've got pots and pans, just allowing them to soak. This is about just clearing your counter of dirty dishes. And then after that, you want to give the kitchen a really good wipe. Now, if you're coming across clutter, just shove that to the side. We're gonna deal with the clutter in a minute. Right now, it's just about wiping the crumbs, the sticky jam, whatever it is, getting the kitchen quickly clean. Now we're on to the bathroom. So this is my spray and walk away method. I take some sort of really good cleaner and I spray inside the toilet, I spray inside the shower, and then I walk away to do the mirrors, maybe to do around the toilet, the base, the floors around the toilet, the counter, that sort of stuff. And then I come back and I just have to rinse that cleaner off because it's had time to soak and do its job. No scrubbing required. So give your bathroom a really quick clean. No scrubbing should be required. And if you do have to give your bathroom a deep down scrub, just skip it this time. We're speed cleaning. We're pushing that. We're not doing that today. We are just leaving that soap scum for another day. So this is my favorite part of the Dirty 30, and this is what really makes the biggest impact and really will save you so much time, and that is doing a tidy tote pickup. And what I mean by a tidy tote, if you haven't watched my videos before, is grabbing like a big container. I really like having one with straps so I can walk around the house with it on my shoulder and inside my bag. You don't have to do it this way. You can just grab one bag or a box or a laundry basket, but I like having my tidy tote segregated inside, so I have different baskets inside. So as I'm picking up clutter around my entire house, if it's my clutter, I can put it to go in my room. If it's Milo's, I can have it all go in a Milo spot. If it belongs downstairs, I can throw it in the downstairs spot. That way I don't have to resort the clutter later. If you're tidying and something belongs in the room that you're tidying in, by all means, take a few seconds to put it away. The rule is if it takes a minute or less, do it now. But what I don't want you to do when you're speed cleaning your house is to run around and like find something that belongs in the garage and then run it to the garage and then run back and grab something else. That can cause distraction. We can get distracted from the task at hand, and it's also really time consuming. What the tidy tote method is quickly picking up the clutter to put away later, especially if you have people coming over or something like that. I don't want to create a bigger mess by jumbling things all together in one big box. So if you have a bin that's segregated, then you are still having organized clutter that you can put away later. This is so fast, and it is by far the fastest way I have found to quickly do a tidy up of my entire house. Now it's time for the One Product Wonder Surface Clean, and I call it the One Product Wonder because I like using just one product that I can use for wood or any surface, glass, stainless steel. So as I'm walking around my house, I can dust picture frames and lamps and my kitchen counter and, the back door that has dog slobber on it. I can do it all with one cloth, with one spray, and it takes minutes. This isn't about a deep down dust where I move things out of the way. No, my friends. This is about the quick surface dust with one product that you can do in just a few minutes. Now it's time to spot mop, and I really like the Rubbermaid Reveal Mop for this, but I think any mop, even if you just grab a cloth and on your hands and knees, the point of spot mopping is really to only tackle like the juice that's on the floor, like something that's really obviously dirty. Especially for us, it's around the dishwasher and the sink, things get splattered, kids totally miss around the garbage can. So I will quickly give a quick spot mop as part of my Dirty 30 speed clean. Last but not least on the list is laundry. So if you have time, throw in a load of laundry or put away a load of laundry that you already have. This is not the time to tackle your mounds everywhere. This is a speed clean, guys. This is a 30 minutes or less quick speed clean. So either throw one in or put a quick load away or transfer it over if you have to. And this whole thing should take you 30 minutes or less. Now that being said, if you have a lot of clutter, you probably found that your tidy tote time, say that 5 times fast, your tidy tote time may have taken you a little bit longer. So stop where you are when you get to the half an hour. This isn't about perfection. This isn't about getting everything on your list done. This is about speed cleaning in 30 minutes or less. Some of us just don't have time for the power hour. Some of us work full time, or we're busy with the kids, or there's just a lot going on and you really want to have a clean and tidy house in as short of time as possible. So I really recommend doing this. This is my speed clean method. I'm going to put the link to that printable below if you want to try to speed clean your house, do your Dirty 30 cleaning in 30 minutes or less. I'm gonna put that printable down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So thank you guys who have stayed to the end so much. You hear the stampede up top. We're getting our roof redone. While we were in Florida, it blew off. Like there was a crazy windstorm and the roof basically blew off. We came home, it's all over the lawn, and we tarped it, but then it rained like crazy, so that all our light fixtures were like crying inside. It was raining in the house. Not good. And so we have to, insurance is paying for it. Thankfully we have a deductible. But when we were in Orlando, okay, so you know, last year, maybe like 6 months ago, I accidentally got Joe's car stolen. Oops, I left the keys in my car and left my car unlocked. His car was locked, but they took the keys out of my car and they stole his car parked behind. Oopsies. And so insurance had to pay us out the full price for a brand new Dodge Durango that was like souped up. It had everything, so I felt really bad for insurance. That sucked. And then now I backed into Joe's car 2 weeks ago, but no, like a week before we went to Orlando, I backed into Joe's car and oops again. Oopsies. And so we decided not to go through insurance for that one because, you know, it wasn't that much more than the deductible, and I kind of feel like maybe they're gonna hate us. But then when we were in Orlando, Joe backed into a pole with the van, and it was jacked up. It needed a whole back end. So it was like $4,000 or $5,000 to fix, so we had to go through insurance for that. And then of course our roof blew off, so we had to go through insurance for that. Sorry, I feel bad, but it has to be fixed. So yeah, a lot of deductibles this month, and they just probably think it's like, what's going on in your house? It's just like it's calamity hour over here, I guess, but that's okay. So they're fixing it, and I'm gonna knock on something that's the end of the craziness going on when it comes to our insurance and all the stuff that keeps breaking. A quick Milo update, he's doing amazing. He's totally off his medication, and thank you guys so much for all the comments and the support, the messages, the emails. I really appreciate it. He's feeling great, so we're totally in the clear. It's like, whoo, I feel great. Easter was super fantastic. Abby got rollerblades and rubber boots, and Milo got a new sandbox and sand toys, which he's so excited about. We put some of his little dinosaurs and stuff in that. He's having so much fun with his sandbox. And Izzy got something that I'm nervous to share. Let's talk about Izzy. First of all, you're gonna judge me. Second of all, I judge myself. So it's okay that you're gonna judge me. I'm not sure if this was a good decision or not, but it's made and it's over with, and it basically was for me. Let's be completely honest. We got Izzy a phone, like a little pay-as-you-go phone, and here's why. Don't shake your head at me. Here's why, okay? I always said that I would never get my kids a phone, and when I saw little kids with their own phone, I was like, bad parenting. Why do they have a phone? And then this year, my kid's almost 11, Izzy's almost 11, and she's like, Mom, can I go to the park with my friends on my bike? Or can I ride, you know, over to my friend's house who lives like a 10-minute bike ride away? And I was like, okay. Now I know as a kid, I used to take off in the morning and not see my mom till like the sun went down, and they just didn't care, I guess. But I care, and it's a busy road, and what if she fell off her bike, or what if, and I was just panicking. I stood in the front yard the first time she took off and just watched her go, and then I got in the van and I followed her because I'm crazy, and I admit that I'm crazy, and I know it's super helicoptery, it's ridiculous, cut the umbilical cord, but I can't help myself. And then I worried about her the whole time. So because she had my phone, she'd call to check in periodically, or I knew that if she did fall or she was abducted or some crazy ass shit happened, she could have a phone to call me, and I felt better. It was like, for my peace of mind, I felt better, except the phone she had was my phone, because I kept giving her my phone, which is like $1,000 brand new phone. And then I never had a phone. She always had my phone. Because I was worried about her. So I said to Joe, she needs like a pay as you go, no data, not something that she can like, you know, go crazy on, phone to have with her for me to have peace of mind that when she's out with her friends and she's biking all over and she's at the park, that she can get a hold of me if she ever has a problem, or she's scared, or she's nervous, or she gets lost. You know, we live just on the outsides of suburbia. When I drive to her friend's house, it's like, what? Every house is the same. You know that song? Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes. It's like that here. It's not this house, but we live like one street over from suburbia, and all her friends live in suburbia in these like $500,000 mansion crazy. It's just like you drive down there and it's just like, what the heck? And there's roads and there's roads and there's roads and the roads. I walk the dog. I have gotten lost multiple times walking the dog. One time I was riding my bike with the dog and he had to lay down because we got so lost that we were like riding forever. I was like, I'm gonna kill my dog. I had to pick him up and ride home. So it's very likely that she could get lost in her bike in suburbia too. Crazy pace, just like streets upon streets upon streets upon streets of the exact same McMansion. So she has a pay-as-you-go phone. Whatever. You're judging me. I judge myself. I worry that was probably, certainly wasn't a good Easter gift. I didn't know what else to get her. Let's be completely honest. Let's be honest. And I was going to get her one of those anyways, because I needed her to have a way to contact me when she was out and about with her friends. So I wasn't following her around in my minivan like a crazy person anymore. So anyways, I'll see you next time.